If you bought gold this week, you just got smoked. It dropped 3% in a single day and stopped out everyone who chased the bounce. We are sitting at 4327 right now. And here's what about to happen. Thousands of traders are gonna look at this red candle and do one thing that loses them money. They're gonna short it right into the trap. I called this drop last week, same level almost to the dollar. But I also told you that this is not where you sell, because just below us is a zone the big money's been quietly loading for months. And there are two levels down here. One of them could flip gold straight back up, but only if it does one specific thing first. Miss that and you are either early, trapped, or chasing the move that already left. So before you touch gold this week, let me show you the level I'm watching to buy, the one signal that has to fire first, and the exact line where I admit I'm wrong. Let's go. So let's begin our technical analysis with dollar index, and right now we are on the weekly chart. I'm turning it into a line chart, and the simple method will be using the reverse retracement on the previous bounce up. So it all starts here with the top here, high, then the lower high, low, and lower low. So I'm using this low and this high to basically connect the reverse retracement. So let's apply the retracement here. So I'm connecting the retracement on the previous upward leg. Now dollar index starts forming a base around 97.08. So this is the support now. And the upcoming major resistance is again in between 78 to 85 of the previous leg. So this is going to act as major resistance zone. We can remove the retracement and switch to the next lower time frame, that is daily. And on the daily frame, I'll be switching to candles, and I'll be adding the fib extension in the bullish direction, starting from the lowest candle, connecting with the high here and connecting with higher low here. Since we are talking bullish, let's use green fib extensions here. So the first target inside is 100.58 and followed by 102.55. So on the basis of extension, this is the first resistance to be expected. And the next major one is at 102.55. And on the basis of reverse retracement, the zone of resistance falls in between 101 to 101.70 or 69. Now let's switch to 4H. And on the 4-hourly frame, since it's moving higher and creating a sequence of higher highs, I'll be adding the reverse retracement on this 4-hourly downward leg here. So we will expect US dollar index to correct. This is the breakout after NFP. So it is now overstretched, and on the reopening, I'm expecting US dollar index to pull back, come back towards 100 level, that is 99.54, and 99.48 is the ultimate support, and then continue higher. So in the short run, 99.48 is going to act as support for US dollar index, and we have already highlighted the key resistance areas on the basis of higher time frame. So short-term plan for US dollar index is to buy the dips, but eventually in the long run, it all depends whether it is able to break 102.55 or not. Take 2 minutes before we look at gold. Most of you, your analysis is not the problem. You know when to enter, you know when to exit. But somewhere between knowing and doing, something goes wrong. You take a loss, you want it back immediately. You have a great morning, you keep going until it's gone. You watch your profit disappear and you cannot stop yourself. That is not a strategy problem. That is a discipline problem. And in that moment, you already know better. Knowing was never enough. So what if something stepped in for you in that exact moment? That is Tradechecx. Connect it directly to your MT4 or MT5. Set your rules once. It enforces them automatically. Daily loss limit, account locks the moment you hit your maximum loss. Max trades per day, platform blocks any trade beyond your set limit. Profit target, Trading stops automatically the moment you hit your goal, and floating stop loss. All your open trades close at once if profit pulls back. Trading score shows your actual discipline, not your PNL, your process. Trade journal records every trade automatically and shows the patterns you keep repeating. What you actually get from this, you stop blowing good days, you stop revenge trading after losses, you get the profits you make instead of giving them back. Second batch is open right now. 28 days free, manual traders only, MT4 or MT5, any broker. Telegram link is in the description. Everything is inside. Now, let's get into gold. So let's begin with our chart analysis, and I'll quickly run through the monthly chart first. Now, here on the monthly frame, we can see that bearish momentum is picking up. So I'm going to apply volume profile on the monthly chart, and I will start from this low here. So this is the breakout, monthly breakout, which occurred last year. So I'm going to connect the volume profile from the bottom to the top here. Now, it displays the high volume knot area. So this is the key level, which is at 4154, or we can round it off to 4155. That's it. We can remove the volume profile and we will move down to the weekly frame here. Now on the weekly frame, I need to zoom out. So it is printing the sequence of lower highs here. So it has formed high followed by lower high, and the next lower high. And now this low is taken out and it is going to print the new lower low here. So I'll be using fib retracement inversely here on the bounce which occurred in between. So this is to connect the low and the high here. So it helps us with the key resistance levels here. So the zone between 78 to 85 is the major resistance now. So this is to be highlighted as key resistance. That's it. And we can remove this and we'll be switching to day chart now. Now on the day chart, it is still printing the sequence of lower lows and lower highs. So we got the high here, lower high, then the next one here, and this one. Again, it is continuing with the sequence of lower highs and lower lows. And this crash occurred on Friday post NFP. So here I'll be applying the fib retracement on the last major upward bounce on the day chart, but on the candles. So let's connect added. So currently we are exactly on 161.8, so which is 4335, and it closed on Friday slightly lower than this at 4327. And the major supply on Friday started from this zone. So this is again our key resistance now. That's it, and we can remove it. And I'll be switching back. I'll be moving backwards and I'll be zooming out, and I will apply reverse retracement on the candles here. Added. So now we have 4267 as the next upcoming major support, followed by 4213, and 4096 or 4100 is the 100% mark on the basis of this candle. Now we have already highlighted this zone as the major high volume node on the monthly chart. So I'm expecting that the selling would stop around this level. Now you need to keep in mind in the coming week we have CPI announcement to be released, CPI data to be released. So if the CPI numbers are higher than anticipated, then we will see gold flushing down quickly to 4267 followed by 4213, and the reversal should build around this zone, or maybe a false breakout, and then higher lows will start printing and the reversal will build up. Now if we see CPI missing the numbers, means lower than the expectation, then a deeper retracement would be ruled out and we will see gold bouncing back from 4267 or in between 4213. In that case, I won't be expecting gold moving below 4213. Now let's switch to the next lower time frame, that is 4H. Now on the 4 hourly frame, I'll just refer to this high and I'll be adding the fib extension in the downward direction to see the magnets. So here I'm starting with the high, connecting with the first low and lower high. And I'll be repeating the same process of adding the extensions in the downward direction. So second extension in the downward direction is also added now. So now 4384 to 4397. So basically 4385, which was the previous support, now it is going to act as resistance. And if we zoom out, I get to see here exact magnet being formed at 4154, 4160. So a deeper push will send the price to 4155 before the big reversal. Depends on the data, CPI data. And if the CPI data is in favor of gold, then I'll be expecting the reversal to come around 4246 or maybe 4250 or slightly deeper around 4205. So these are the levels to keep in mind. So I'm not interested in shorting at the current levels now. If you need to enter into short term sell setups, then you need to enter into short term sell setups only after the bounce from the current zone. So the first zone to sell would be around 4384 to 4397, and a slightly higher one sits around 4440, and then we will expect continuation lower. So short term traders, when the market reopens on Monday, you need to look at the zone around 4385 to 4400 as the key resistance. This is the local resistance in sight on the 1 hourly frame, and a higher one sits around 4440. So if you would be selling around 4400, 4385, then you need to protect your sells with the stop loss above 4450, and your first target would be 4250 followed by 4200. And if you are waiting patiently, as I am waiting to accumulate my buy orders, then we need to start our accumulation below 4300. So I'll be adding below 4300 and I'll be adding till 4155. The bullish plan invalidates if we get to see a weekly or a daily bearish candle close below 4155. So this is the invalidation. Now let's move to 15 minutes. Now on the 15 minutes, the selling momentum has faded and we are expecting a reversal here. Not the reversal, basically a corrective bounce here. And again, the same zone, 4397, 4385 already highlighted. Slightly higher is 4440 for short-term selling. So this is the plan for the coming week. So coming Tuesday, I'll be back with my silver and crude oil analysis, and on Wednesday with midweek live gold analysis, because we have CPI report coming out on Wednesday. So we'll see how the levels play out during CPI announcement.